verses 5 through 8 of John 11. Now Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus. I'm going to pause right there because I think that was great that John included Martha and Mary right here with the love of Lazarus, right? As he already stated. Verse 6, so when he heard that Lazarus was ill, he stayed 2 days longer in the place where he was. Then after this, he said to the disciples, let us go to Judea again. The disciples said to him, Rabbi, the Jews were just now seeking to stone you, and are you going there again? Cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, this is where I think we get that unfeelings part of Jesus. Like, why did you stay 2 days longer? You know, your dear friend is ill. You have the power to heal. They know that. They have witnessed this. They have seen this. And you're staying 2 days longer? I'd be scratching my head too. And I'd be wondering. And how, but I see some things that build up here, and this is great application pieces that can come from here. I like the way the disciples remind him of, they were seeking to stone you. Yeah, so I don't know if any of you, if either one of you dug into that.
I think when he said he heard that Lazarus was ill and stayed 2 days longer, it's like, okay. Mm-hmm. Come on. Why couldn't you just be there? Like we hear that in a few verses later, we hear that. Why? If you could have just been here, Jesus, and you would have solved all the problems.
And you know what? Personally, I have said that myself.
Yeah, sure,
you know
I
what?
have too.
God, you could have taken care of this. And I think that's the whole lesson behind here. It's on the surface, exactly. Show up, God, take care of this. But through humanity's eyes, it seems very cruel.
Right.
But we don't always see his purpose. Well, I don't always see his purpose. And oftentimes...
Guilty.
It's in hindsight. Mm-hmm. You know, it's usually after, when you settle down and the emotions begin to subside, then you can begin to rationalize and you can begin to think through. And so right now we see emotions heighten, beginning to increase in intensity here.
I think that last statement is to say, obviously he does care. He's willing to put his life on the line to go and meet them. So even though he delayed for 2 days, and on the surface of someone in their emotion, like you're saying, doesn't recognize it, we can see that God really does care. And Jesus longs to go with them, even though, as Thomas points out, it could lead to their death.